You're at a crossroads, Cordelia. That would be the only reason you need to talk to the voodoo devil.
I'll owe you one.
I don't do favors. $100,000. Cash.
Hey friends, welcome back to another breakdown for American Horror Story. Now Ryan is out this week, so I'll be running this solo, but don't worry, I got you covered for everything you need to know about episode 7, Traitor. Now make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're breaking down each episode of Apocalypse, and we're putting together deep dives on specific characters. Let us know what topics you would like to see us cover. Also, you can enter our giveaway and subscribe to GSU for a chance to win this Thanos Funko Pop. Just click the link in the description below. Okay, so after last week's masterpiece, there was no way that this episode could top it, but I still had a lot of fun watching it. This season has been a much needed tonal shift after last season, and it truly feels like a return to form. The humor, the scares have all been great since episode 1 all the way to 7, and the wigs are flying.
He's trying to snap.
Okay, let's jump right into Easter eggs and things we noticed in this episode. Papa Legba's back. Cordelia needs to make a deal with him thanks to the help from Dina, who seems to have a pretty good gig right now. What's up with hearts this season? Also, the voodoo priestess Dina was under Marie Laveau.
Can't believe you would dare show your face after what you witches done to our queen. God rest her soul.
You know we had nothing to do with that.
Cordelia asked Papa to open the gates to hell so she can get rid of her Michael Langdon problem. Now, Papa Legba clearly knows about Langdon, but he's just a gatekeeper. Now, this is where we get another Coven cameo. Nan finally returns, just for a moment.
Cordelia, long time no see, bitch.
Cordelia finally finds out that Fiona traded Nan to Papa Legba. What exactly has Nan been up to in hell? We need to know. Next up, we're introduced to Bubbles McGee, played by Joan Collins. We find out she's a witch that left the Coven and has the ability to listen to someone's soul. In other words, she can read minds. Side note, the exchange between Bubbles and Madison is amazing.
Didn't you already make this movie? Before they had sound?
When was the last time that you were on a movie set, Missy? I mean, other than the ones in which the actors don't have to wear protection.
Now, the scene Bubbles is acting out is a direct satire from the scene from Tales from the Crypt, where the character played by Joan Collins is also attacked by a killer Santa. Now, this is a double whammy because the killer Santa Claus from the movie is also reminiscent from season 2 episode Unholy Night, where Ian McShane guest stars as Lee Emerson, a man who dressed up as Santa Claus and went on a killing spree.
Santa's here.
I think we should all go downstairs.
Now, is Bubbles the same character as Evie? And if that's the case, why didn't they revive her? Now, only 3 witches were under the identity spell at the current day Outpost 3. Dina, Mallory, and Coco. Evie was already dead. That could be the reason why they didn't revive her. Next up, Cordelia finds out that maybe it's not Michael that's draining her powers, and it's in fact Mallory. Mallory saves Coco's life, who's choking on a snowball. Oh, and it's 80 calories, by the way.
80.
No way there's only 80 calories in that thing.
Apparently she has powers that Zoe hasn't even seen. And shout out to Reddit for noticing the subtle touch by the showrunners to put angel wings on Mallory. Next up, we finally find out how Myrtle returned. Cordelia brought her back 2 years before the apocalypse. Cordelia just needed the whole crew back together.
But danger is coming. And I need your guidance. I don't know how to protect my girls.
We get another test of the 7 Wonders, and it's Mallory's turn. Mallory brings John Henry back. Hey, maybe this time Cheyenne will make it out of this season alive. Oh, okay, never mind. Apparently the Warlocks have a magic bullet to take out all of the witches. And this is where we get a name drop of Agnes Sampson.
Agnes Sampson concocted the identical formula back in 1590. You've just switched around the genders.
From Wiki, Agnes Sampson was a Scottish healer and purported witch, also known as the Wise Wife of Keith, and was involved in the North Berwick witch trials in the late part of the 16th century. Next up, Cordelia and crew shut up the Warlocks and kill Ariel, Baldwin, and Miss Mead. Now, how does she eventually turn into an android? And why didn't Mike just revive her? Also, Kathy Bates' sinister grin while she's burning alive will haunt me for years. Let's jump into favorite moments. First off, I love the moment where John Henry gets his revenge.
Any last words?
Also, I love this wonderful line from Myrtle.
John Henry. What's left of him?
I remember him being taller.
Cold-blooded. And shout out to Reddit for this one. Roses are red, violets are blue.
And I've fucked your business partner every year since 1972.
I love this damn show. Now, the witches invited the warlocks to dinner, and no, stew isn't served, but...
Here's your stew meat.
Well done, Adam Penn. Well done.
Oh, the stew is stew!
Now, next week we get background on Michael and how he became so powerful. We're guessing that the cooperative will come into play here. Also, I am dying over Billy Eichner and Evan Peters' look for next week's episode. Nice haircut, Evan. Roanoke reference, maybe? Probably not.
Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet.
Okay, that's it for me over here, everybody. Let me know what you thought of the episode in the comment section down below. Your theories, predictions, whatever you got, throw it down there. And I will be back here next week with Ryan for episode 8. Happy Halloween, everybody. Bye-bye.